everyone! Here we are again, back at virtual preschool, and I am glad that you decided to join me for circle time today. So let's figure out what day of the week it is. Switch that around. All right, so the last day of school we had was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So today is Tuesday. That's right. So let's put our rainbow arrow up at Tuesday. There we go. And who remembers the name of our month? We're getting to the end of this month already. I can't believe it. Yes, January. So let's go ahead and count those numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. What comes next? 25. So let's figure out the pattern. So we have snow person, hat, mitten. What comes next? Snow person. That is right. So we have a number 25 with a snow person on it. And that was yesterday, Monday, the 4's class. So we need to do one more. 23, 24, 25. What comes next? 26. And let's figure out our pattern again. Snow person, hat, mitten. Snow person. What comes next? Hat. So we have a number 26 with a hat on it. So let's put that in there. It's a little tight. All right, so today is Tuesday, January 26th, and the year is 2021. All right, now we need to look out the window and figure out what kind of weather we have today. So when you look out your window, is it partly cloudy, cloudy, sunny, windy, rainy, stormy, or snowy? And then we need to figure out what the temperature feels like, what it feels like outside. So when you step out the door, does it feel burning hot, hot, warm, cool, cold, or freezing cold? And remember to have your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa look up on their weather app to tell you what the temperature is today, so you know the number for the temperature. All right, so we are switching gears. We are done talking about winter, even though winter is still upon us, right? This week we're going to be talking all about safety, all right? Lots of different things having to do with safety. So let's see what our book is today in our mystery envelope. Yeah, let's see here. Pull it out. Oh, so let's see what we have on the front of this book. So on the front of this book, I see some kids, and it looks like they are all rollerblading, and they're wearing helmets, and they're wearing elbow pads and knee pads, and this poor kid fell down. But since they were wearing those elbow pads and knee pads and the helmet, that is helping to protect that kid who fell down from getting hurt. All right, so this book is called I Can Be Safe. Everybody or everyone needs to be safe. Safe means you are not in any danger of getting hurt. Most of us have special places that make us feel safe, and special people we trust. There are lots of people who care about you and want to help you understand the difference between what is safe and what is not. Your parents, teachers, and other adults in your community all want to help you learn all you can about being safe so that you can grow up healthy and strong. You probably already know lots of different ways to keep yourself safe. Maybe you wear special clothing when you play sports. Remember, that's at the front we were talking about wearing helmets and knee pads and elbow pads. You may stop, look, and listen before crossing a road. Or maybe you know how to hold on to someone's hand in crowded places. There are other things you should know as well. You should know your name, your parents' names, and your phone number. That way, if you ever get lost, you can get someone to help you find your family again. You should also know how to dial the emergency number 911 in case of an accident. Did you know that each of us also has a special feeling that lets us know when things are not safe? This feeling is called fear, an instinct that helps warn us when something is wrong or we are in danger. When you feel unsafe, fear can make your tummy or your head feel funny. It can make your heart beat faster and make it hard to breathe. Always trust your feelings. They are there to protect you. Sometimes it can be fun to feel scared. It can feel exciting, especially if you know there is no real danger. So these kids are having fun being scared on a roller coaster. That's a fun kind of scared. That's different than a kind of scared when there might be some danger. But sometimes you feel scared for a good reason, such as when someone you do not trust tries to talk to you or touch you in a way that causes you to feel unsafe or afraid. This does not happen very often, but when it does, you should know that it is okay to be rude to this person, to say no, and even to shout at them and kick them if you need to. Your body belongs to you, and you have a right to protect it. A good rule to remember is that people, especially those you don't feel comfortable with, should never touch any part of your body that is covered by your swimsuit. If this happens, you should tell a parent or trusted grown-up. They can make sure it does not happen again. Sometimes, in order to be safe, you have to learn a new skill or a new set of rules. And sometimes you have to learn to say no to things that look fun, but your fear warns you could be dangerous. It looks like this little girl might have decided to do something that was maybe a little unsafe, and now she's scared. Everyone forgets to act safely once in a while. We have all gotten lost or scared or hurt at some time in our lives. The important thing is to learn from mistakes and be more careful next time. Oh, looks like this kid fell into a hole in the snow. A big part of growing up is learning to look after yourself in lots of different situations. When you feel safe, you do not have to worry about anything or anyone hurting you. You can relax and enjoy yourself wherever you are, whoever you are with, and whatever you are doing. All right, so that has a lot of stuff about safety in it, doesn't it? And some of it, I think, would be great for you to talk to your mom and dad or your grandma and grandpa about some more, like things having to do with strangers, right? And people you don't know, all right? So let me show you what I have for you today. I am going to show you this first, I think. So in our book, it talked about that kids should know their name, their parents' name, and their phone number. Okay, you also should learn your address, but work on your phone number first. So I have a fun little way to learn your phone number and address. This had a video online that was way better than me at explaining it, but the video has since disappeared, so I'm going to have to show you myself. So let's see here. Let's start with our address. So here we are, our phone number. So this says my phone number is, all right? It has a handprint and it has the area code. Okay, so the area code for most of us is going to be 734, but your mom or dad might have a different one on their cell phone. Okay, so if you hang this up on your door or somewhere in your house where you can practice it, and you can, when you want to practice it, you put your hand on there and you say the number. So you say 734. All right, and then the rest of the phone number, I just made up a phone number. This is not my phone number or your phone number. 222-3131, and you practice it by having it hung on your wall. Probably want to put it like this, and like this. It's hard for me to tell what you can see in that. And put your hand on it, 734-222-3131, but have your phone number on there. So have your mom or dad help you put your phone number on there, and then you can practice it. And then after you know your phone number, you can work on your address. Now, let's see here. This is a good time to also learn about like what country and city and state you live in. Let's see. Yeah, this has everything. So my address is. So you live in the country of the United States of America. My house number. So I have the number for the school. 111 South Wallace, and then I have the city and state, Ypsilanti, Michigan, 48197. Now I know most of you cannot read, so you'll have to have your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa help you to remember these at first, but then you can practice them putting your hand on each one, okay? So that is one thing you can do. There is also this big packet in your packet that has all the letter sounds from A to Z. And this is not something you have to finish all this week. This is something you can just keep on working on until you finish it, okay? It's I spy beginning sounds. So this one is I spy beginning sound A. All right, and you can see I've already colored the apple and the axe because those both start with A. So you're going to look through here and maybe have your mom or dad or grandma and grandpa help you and find all the things that start with the letter A. Now A says A and A. So there might be some things like, let's see here, an acorn. That also starts with A. So I'm going to go ahead and color that in. So you'll color in the pictures that start with the A or A sound on this one. Okay? I'm going to color try to make this top part a little darker on the acorn. All right, so there's my acorn. And let's see here, I also have an alligator. Alligator. So I'm going to color in that alligator. So you'll go through here and find all the things that start with the letter A that say A or A. All right, apple, alligator, acorn, axe. There's also ant and airplane. I'm trying to think of anyone else. Let's see here. Oh, avocado doesn't make that A sound, but it actually does start with A. That's an interesting one that they put on here. All right, so you have all the letter sounds from A to Z on there. Then you also have this little thing. It has a little book. It has these cotton balls and a baggie attached to it. And the book is called I Can Count Snowballs. And it has a spot for your name right there. So you're going to write your name. Miss Mika. There's my name. And then you're going to open it up one page at a time. So this one says, how many snowballs? So how many snowballs do you see? 1. Yes, and then it has the number 1 and it has the word 1. So what you can do is try tracing this word 1 with a pencil or a crayon or a marker. All right, and then the cotton balls are your snowballs, and you can use them to practice counting. So you can say 1. Put it on there. See how I put that on there on the 1 snowball? All right. So then take it off. You're going to turn to the next page. This one says, how many snowballs? 1, 2. Number 2, word 2. You can trace the word 2. And you can count 2 snowballs. 1, 2. All right, and you can keep going through the book all the way up until number 10. All right, and then on the last page, you can draw a snow person, and then it says, how many snowballs did you use? So how many snowballs did you use to build your snow person? And you can write the number there, okay? So that's one activity that you can do. I'm going to clip that back on here. All right. So that is what I have to show you today. I hope you have a great day today. I will see some of you today at 10:30 for small group. Remember, we have new small groups now, so you might be on a different day than you were before. Have your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa check the email I sent if they're not sure what day you are on, okay? So I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.